What's up, ladies and gentlemen, here? Well, it's Cthulhu the Dark One back with something a little new. Gonna try something here. Gonna try running a new series called Cthulhu Plays, and basically I'll just film myself playing video games and say what I would normally say playing them, whatever. Get mad, have fun, whatever. Now I do lack proper video capturing technology. Well, not really technology, just the cords and whatnot to do it. So I'm kind of going low tech and just filming my TV. In the preview window, it doesn't look too awful bad, and I have no idea how loud it's going to be. So we'll go for broke here and see what we can get done. I guess we'll start off with let's see, what's something good for sound. Something I haven't played for a while. I have a ton of arcade games. Do some pinball, which I'll probably have to update. I'll try to keep these vids 15-minute-ish, I guess. Sounds good. I mean, if I'm in the middle of a round or something, I'll let it run a little bit over. Try to make sure it's in view here. Hopefully it wasn't too horribly loud. Get the nice fancy-wancy Pinball FX2. Press A to continue. I do own every table that is currently available, and don't know if the table's picking it up, but on each of the tables you can see a small ribbon in the upper left hand corner. That means amongst people on my friends list I am kicking the crap out of them. Okay, and it's just randomly going to save for no reason. On an off chance you see one of my friends' gamer tags, please do not spam fuck them with messages and friend requests and all that good stuff. So let's get started. We'll try the something I haven't really done a lot on, the Infinity Gauntlet table, and we'll see how that comes across. As you can see, I'm about 400 million above my friend. I haven't really, I played this, but not sat down to play it to get a top score. That was just kind of a quick run through, seeing what everything is on the table.
There's nothing I need worry on, for I am Thanos. And Thanos is supreme. Supreme!
So basically this table is based on the old Marvel comics, the Infinity Gauntlet.
Greetings, hero. Yes, you. I, Adam Warlock, lead the forces of sanity against the mad titan Thanos. Prepare thyself for battle most fierce and awesome.
It always cracks me up for most fierce and awesome, because it's going to be awesome! But anyway, a lot of the new Marvel tables have kind of an intro thing, and you get kind of a flyover of the table, and so you can see what's where and all that.
Now has the unbridled power of a god.
Basically what you do is you just kind of go around. There's a couple different ways to act multi-ball. The goal of the game is to activate the Infinity Gems and play the appropriate minigame and do your thing. The skill shot isn't that hard to hit, pretty much. As I increase the power, I don't know if you can tell up in the dot matrix up in the left, it's cycling through a bunch of options that I could get. And basically whenever you go through that little archway, you get it.
Why must you turn your back on me, mistress?
One of the main things is the temple in the middle. There we go. That's one way to get a multi-ball started. And of course you have Thanos cussing at you the whole time that he's all important. And in case you never played Pinball FX2, very excellent pinball sim. I was very actually hesitant to buy it, even when the first set was out, because I grew up in the arcade days and actually played physical pinball, and no digital representation ever really did it credit, I felt. And then one of my old buddies talked me into this, and I gave it a shot, and I was honestly truly impressed. And lo and behold, I've spent about $70 on pinball tables. So yeah. Soul Gem takes you through a little wormhole like you're going into the gym, and you have to play a little mini game here, which I actually haven't done that much.
The only crime here, Praetor, is your delaying my aid to the universe.
I got a light guilty on either side, and presumably hit the middle, but you don't really have flippers. You just have those two little things in the bottom that kind of magnetize your ball towards them. Still not as bad as Power, honestly.
The Mistress of Death sees how there are more people alive today than
Power is my least favorite so far. I don't know if I'll activate it in this go, but there's one, the reality gem, it flips the table upside down. Tell you what, the first couple times it takes a bit to get used to. And there goes ball one. That cleared about just over $1 million. $1.5 million. Oops. Like, you need it at least halfway to get it through. Still does the same scrolling through what you get gimmick.
There is but one way this can be accomplished.
Hopefully you can actually see the ball. Oh, nice. Power, my least favorite. Basically, in case you can't tell, the words God are blocking the middle of the table, and I have to hit it at the right side ramp to do anything. And it's one of those things I can sit here and hit the ramp until I turn blue in the face until I actually need to hit it, sort of thing. And there we go. I was really hoping I could get the reality gem because it's pretty trippy.
I wish you the best of luck.
It's obviously going to be my best playthrough on pinball.
Hero, join us, Captain America.
Wow. Right down the middle. That was awesome. Barely cleared 2 million, almost 3. Yeah, definitely not my best work on a pinball table. And of course, you get a bunch of high score information. If you actually beat one of your friends, you can send a challenge.
The Avengers.
Let's try something else here. We'll try
The Avengers.
one that I completely destroyed on score. I got 261 million, and the next closest on score on my friends list is 27 million. This actually is a very unique table in the fact that, like the mini games and all that, it's a very ramp-based table, but it's not too horribly complicated. The thing about it is, you have balls that represent each of the members of the Avengers team.
To bring together a group of remarkable
Get the intro, which you can't skip.
They could fight the battles that we never could.
And basically, each of these 6 balls have their own properties.
Earth's mightiest heroes.
Captain America lights the ball save quicker. Hawkeye activates the one minigame quicker. The Hulk, you get power shots. The main objective is Loki there in the middle. I usually start with Hulk. And it'll auto.
I'll get the strongest one there is.
Basically, you can hit the middle area, and normally if you had any other ball other than Hulk, it would only light like 1 or 2 of the lights in the line of 4. However, when you hit it with Hulk, he has the power shot, and you'll literally light a whole row at once. That and another bonus of Hulk is when you hit the bumpers, you get constantly adding up points. So it's pretty cool. And it features all the major scenes from the movie. You get Thor versus Hulk, Thor versus Loki, the repair of the engines with Cap and Iron Man, a Black Widow interrogation thing. The ship on the upper left corner will take off and fly around to shoot at Loki for one of the mini games. Another cool thing about this table is you can actually select your mission by basically, like right now it's on Thor because he was the last ramp I went up. If I hit it up, see, Black Widow's ramp, it changes to her little symbols and Cap and everybody else's subsequently. I would actually like to get it back to Hulk if I could. Not that Thor and Caps aren't bad by any means, but... And basically you go through all the missions, win or lose, you still kind of get credit for doing them, and if you keep the game going long enough to do all the missions, you get the Assemble Multi-Ball, which is insane amount of points. I can chalk up my 270-some million to the bulk of that. This table, very noteworthy. I don't know if the video is really picking it up, but on the right and left sides, to get the ball save on each side, you have to spell out Trick Arrow, which is ridiculous. Like, I'm not saying it don't work for a ball save in a pinball game, but good grief. And you change the letters when you hit the flipper, so you can like purposely light certain letters, but it's still a lot to light up, you know. Over under Thor, there's the word Odin, and you can light that and just come a multiplier up. Iron Man takes off. When you light the Odin, if you have Thor's ball, you actually get like triple scoring for a limited time. So that's his perk. Let's see, what else? Iron Man, you can... because Iron Man's is actually the multiplier ramp too. So when you hit Iron Man and you hit his ramp, it gets your multiplier quicker. I chose Cap, not really meaning to, but whatever. It's not going to be my super duper serious to win. This is mostly test footage. And like I said, one advantage of Cap, the ball save in the middle tends to stay... You like the Thor versus Hulk minigame by, if you hit the bumpers, it lights Hulk's name, and you use Thor's ramp to light up his name. Oh. Can you tell I haven't played pinball in a while? Go with Thor.
What are you asking me to do?
Voice acting actually pretty good. It's pretty much, if you have the other Marvel tables, it's pretty much the same voices that were in that. I'll finish out this ball and then call it quits. Ah!
We're not quitting that easily.
Yeah, I haven't played pinball since a while. I set that score in Avengers, and I was playing for about 2.5 hours when I set my 271 on this table. Yes, that is non-stop, just sitting and playing pinball. Which is actually a neat thing. You can actually pause, quit out, and then when you resume, you can see it here. Your ball stays where it was, and it counts down until it starts moving again. And I totally just lost it because I forgot where it was. But really cool table. All the Marvel tables are pretty solid. I will end the video on that note and see how the footage comes out. This is mostly test footage, but also Cthulhu plays some pinball. So